During a White House press briefing, independent journalist Tim Pool criticized mainstream media for spreading false narratives, questioning the administration's plans to expand access to new media companies and addressing disparagement toward emerging voices.
Many of these organizations that are represented in this room have marched in lockstep on false narratives, such as the Very Fine People hoax, the Covington smear, and now what's being called the Maryland Man hoax, where an MS-13 gang member adjudicated by two different judges, I believe, is just simply being referred to as a Maryland man over and over again. Now, in an effort from the White House to expand access to new companies, you've created this new media seat. So I'm wondering if you can comment on following this expansion, you've had numerous outlets disparage the companies that you've had sit here, as well as the reporters. I'm wondering if you could comment on the unprofessional behavior, as well as elaborate if there's any plans to expand access to new companies.
Sure. Well, we certainly welcome diverse viewpoints in this room, which is one of the reasons we have you in here. And there's many new faces in this room in comparison to the previous administrations. We want to welcome all viewpoints into this room. We welcome unbiased journalists who really care about the truth and the facts and the accuracy. And you rightfully pointed out the Maryland Man story, which I, from this podium, when The Atlantic published it on that very first day, I came to this podium and said, this is wrong. The press in this room have this story wrong. And we have seen more and more evidence come to the table that we have had all along. We were always right. The president was always on the right side of this issue to deport this illegal criminal from our community. And it is despicable to see the media continue to refer to this individual as someone who is just a peaceful man living his life in Maryland. This was and always has been an illegal criminal, an MS-13 gang member, and a designated foreign terrorist. And the administration maintains our position to deport these individuals from our community. So thank you for being here, Tim. It's great to see you. Thank you. Dash.
Tim Pool, occupying the newly established new media seat at a White House press briefing, sharply criticized legacy media outlets for promoting what he called false narratives. Pool cited several examples, including the Very Fine People hoax, the Covington smear, and the Maryland Man hoax, the latter involving Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran national identified by the administration as an MS-13 gang member but frequently described in media reports simply as a Maryland man. Addressing White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, Pool asked whether there were plans to expand access to new media companies following criticisms and disparagement from traditional outlets toward these newer voices. Leavitt responded by emphasizing the administration's commitment to welcoming diverse viewpoints and unbiased journalists who really care about the truth and the facts and the accuracy. She pointed to the new media seat as evidence of efforts to diversify the press room. Regarding the Maryland Man story, Leavitt recalled, from this podium, when The Atlantic published it on the very first day, I came to this podium and said, this is wrong. She added, this was and always has been an illegal criminal, an MS-13 gang member, and a designated foreign terrorist, reiterating the administration's position to deport individuals who pose a threat to communities. The Maryland Man hoax controversy centers on Garcia's deportation on March 15, 2025, despite a 2019 court order barring it due to alleged threats of persecution. While Garcia's attorneys and family deny gang ties, the Trump administration maintains that he is a dangerous individual. Conservative commentators argue that media coverage deliberately downplayed Garcia's background, framing him as an ordinary resident to undermine immigration enforcement efforts. Pool's questioning reflected broader conservative concerns over media bias and the need for a balanced media landscape. His appearance was seen by supporters as a bold step in challenging the dominance of traditional media narratives in Washington.